Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dhritatano rushati me purani. Yeneha sattvam paramang pavitram. Shamodamah satyam anugrahascha. Tapastitiksha anubhavascha yatra. Dhritatano rushati me purani. Yeneha sattvam paramang pavitram. Shamodamah satyam anugrahascha. Tapastitiksha anubhavascha yatra. Translation. The Vedas are my eternal transcendental sound incarnation. Therefore, the Vedas are Shabda Brahma. In this world, the Brahmanas thoroughly study all the Vedas, and because they assimilate the Vedic conclusions, they are also to be considered the Vedas personified. The Brahmanas are situated in the supreme transcendental mode of nature, Sattva Guna. Because of this, they are fixed in mind control, or Shama, sense control, Dhamma, and truthfulness, or Satya. They describe the Vedas in their original sense, and out of mercy, or Anugraha, they preach the purpose of the Vedas to all conditioned souls. They practice penance, or tapasya, and tolerance, titiksha, and they realize the position of the living entity and the Supreme Lord, Anubhava. These are the 8 qualifications of the Brahmanas. Therefore, among all living entities, no one is superior to the Brahmanas.
Dhritatanu sati me purani jene hasattam paramam pavitram samo damo satyam anugrahascha tapas titiksha anubhavasya yatra. So, the meaning is clearly described in the translation. So, the Brahmanas, while they are accepted as the supreme in the human society, on account of these qualities, we have discussed this point, either Brahmana, Kshatriya, most especially Dijottama. The Brahmanas are called Dijottama, Dijasreshta. Atappam with Dijasreshta. Dija means twice born. One birth by the father and mother, and the other birth by Vedic knowledge and spiritual master. Twice born. So, the Dasavidha sanskar, purificatory processes, sanskarat bhavet dija. Unless one undergoes the purificatory process, he cannot be called twice born. Janmana jayate Shudra. By birth, everyone is a Shudra, 4th class man. Practically we see that children, they are sent to school. Why they are sent to school? Because by birth he is foolish. abodha jata. There is no knowledge. Therefore he should be sent to school as it makes progress, to colleges to learn. And this is the material arrangement. The same arrangement for spiritual education, not that by birth, because one is born of a Brahmana family, he remains a Brahmana, although he becomes less than Shudra. No. There must be education. The twice born, he must approach the spiritual master, tad vijnanartham sa gurumeva avigachet. Just like the Sattakam, Javalu Sattakam Upanishad. The boy approached Gautam Muni that kindly accept me, your disciple, initiate me. Formally, without becoming a Brahmana especially, they are not initiated. So, in those days, all the families were very pure. Therefore, born of a Brahmana father is understood that he has got the training of a Brahmana. That is a facility. Suchinang srimatang gehe yoga bhrashta sanjayate. By pious activities or by practice of bhakti yoga, if one has not completed yoga bhrashta, one who falls down from the yoga practice, such person is given another chance to take birth in a nice family, a Brahmana family, or a rich mercantile family. The Brahmana family is rich in knowledge, and the Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas, they are rich in opulence, wealth, material riches. And Shudras, they are not rich either in material wealth or in knowledge. Therefore they are called Shudras. So, this Bhakti Yoga or any yoga, real yoga or the first class yoga is Bhakti Yoga. Yoginam api sarvesam. There are many yogis. Out of that, the Bhakta Yogi, Yoginam api sarvesam madgata antaratmana. Without becoming a Bhakta Yogi, nobody can think of Krishna always. That is not possible. Satatam kirtantam avam jatandaste dirabrata. The Bhakti Yoga we are teaching in this Krishna consciousness movement, 24 hours engagement. Superficially, we engage from 4 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, and there is resting time. But when one is advancing devotional service, while sleeping, he also serves Krishna. That means 24 hours. Satatam. That depends on, because in sleeping you also dream. So what we do during daytime, we dream at night. So if one is some person engaged in Krishna service, naturally he dreams also at night. I have seen one of our intimate relatives, he was a businessman selling cloth. So, in dream also he was quoting price of cloth. So that is natural, that is not unnatural. Therefore we have to practice. At the time of death, somehow or other, if we quote the price of Krishna, then our life has success. Therefore we should practice Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jang jagavapi smaran bhavam tajattanti kalipura. If we practice Krishna, then naturally it is expected that at the time of death we remember Krishna. Then immediately we are transferred to the Krishna loka. Immediately. Tattadehang punarjanmanaiti mameti. There is no doubt about it. Simple thing. But it requires practice. Therefore, to practice Krishna consciousness, we have to practice other things. That is the position of Sattang Paramam Pavitram. That is called Suddha Satta. Sattang Visuddham Vasudeva Samvita. There is a verse. Pure goodness. Pure goodness means there is only Vasudeva. Vasudeva Sarvami. That is pure. When there is no other conception, simply Vasudeva. Vasudeva is the platform, just like Vasudeva was the father of Krishna. When Krishna appeared, Vasudeva was the father. So, Suddha Satta is Vasudeva. Vasudeva means there is no contamination of ignorance or passion, simply Sattva. Tato rajastamo bhava kamalo bhadayastaji cheta etui anavidyam. When your mind and consciousness will not be contaminated by the modes of ignorance and passion, that is Suddha Satta. That is Suddha Satta. That is spiritual platform. Vasudeva. Then Vasudeva will beget Krishna. Sattang Visuddham Vasudeva Sabdam. So, if we purify our existence, another Krishna comes, all Krishna's devotees come. They come in Suddha Satta, Sattang Paramam Pavitram. Then naturally there is Samo, Dhammo, Titikha, Arjava, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikam. Naturally there is Brahmana behavior. And when one becomes Brahmana, pure, no material contamination, then bhakti appears. After becoming a Brahmana or Brahmabhuta, not material platform, Brahmabhuta Prasannatma. In the material platform, Jiva. But in the spiritual platform, Brahmabhuta. So, Aham Brahmasmi, yes, I am already Brahma, because my constitutional position is part and parcel of Parabrahma. Krishna is Parabrahma. Parabrahma, Paramdhama, Pavitram, Pavitram, Paramam, this same thing. Pavitram, Paramam. So naturally, because we are part and parcel of the Pavitram Paramam, Parabrahma, we are also the same thing. A small particle, Ansha, Mama Ansha, Ansha and Ansi. A small grain of gold, by quality it is gold. Not that because it is small, it is something else. It is the same thing. Similarly, we are also pavitram, pure, but that small can fall down sometimes and becomes apavitra. So we are just like sparks of fire. So long we are in the fire, this quality of the spark is also fire. It is also illuminating. It is also has got the quality of burning power, a small quantity. But when the spark falls down from the fire, it becomes extinguished, the fiery quality. That is our position. We have fallen down from the quality and we have to revive again. Just like a person becomes diseased. Disease is not his permanent position, that is a temporary infection, but it can be cured. If one likes, he can cure his disease and again he can become healthy. Similarly, we are fallen somehow or other. Somehow or other, but the reason is, as soon as we become independent, we deny to serve Krishna, but we deny to serve Krishna. We want to become independent. Then immediately we are forced by the illusory energy to come under her and work under her direction. We are born servant. Jive Swarupa Nitya Krishna Das. Just like this finger is part and parcel of my body, it is made for the purpose of serving me. This is the purpose. But when it is diseased, when it cannot serve the body, then it is diseased. Similarly, our constitutional position is to serve Krishna. Jive Swarupa Nitya Krishna Das. That is real life. And when you don't serve Krishna or deny to serve Krishna, that is disease country. And that is called Maya. Krishna bhuliya jeev bhogavancha kare, pasate mayatare japatiyatare. So, we have to cure our disease. This disease means, the Krishna consciousness movement means purification of our disease condition, infectious condition. It is not anything artificial. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Sadha Kavu Note. Note that by artificial means, as they are making propaganda in Europe and America, that we are brainwashing. It is not that by some means or by some artificial, what is called hypnotism, we are making these European and American boys, girls, Krishna Bhakta. No, it is there already. Krishna Bhakti, otherwise why they should take to Krishna? They have got their other, I am going to say, worshipable. There is Jesus Christ and others, mostly they are coming from Christian family. Why they should agree to worship Krishna? No, it is there already. It is not that because they are born in Europe and America, they are different from Krishna's relationship. No. Krishna claimed, aham bija pudapita. Krishna has relationship not only in the human society, in animal society, in bird society, in plant society, in insect society, in demigod society, aham bija pudapita, sarvajoni sukam. He doesn't claim that I am interested with the Indians or the Hindus or the Brahmins or these. No. He claims all forms of God. Therefore, these foreigners, so-called foreigners, they have got already relationship with Krishna. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti, every living entity has got relationship with Krishna. Krishna says, Mamai Vang Sajiva Bhut. How they can be separate? It is not possible. But they forgot it. And this Krishna consciousness movement is to revive their original consciousness. Savanadi Shuddha Chitte Karito. I am Krishna. As soon as this consciousness comes, he becomes perfect. That is already there. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Saddha Kagunay Savanadi. And this revival of original consciousness can be executed by hearing Savanam, Kirtanam. It is possible. Therefore we stress on the point of Savanam, Kirtanam, and actually it is happening. When I went to New York, there is no Krishna Bhakta at all, a single man. How so many Krishna Bhaktas have come out? By the same process, Sarvanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasam, Sakhamam. This is Bhakti process. So anywhere, in Africa also, in the village of Africa, when our Brahmananda goes there, the big Africans with earrings, big earrings, very tall, almost naked, they also dance. Hare Krishna. This is practical. Nitya Siddha Krishna. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this opportunity that simply by chanting, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has not manufactured it. It is mentioned in the Shastra. No other Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He does not introduce anything by manufacturing, just like nowadays these rascals do. There is no question of manufacturing. Whatever is there already in the Shastra indication, we have to follow. The Shastra vidimusajja vattateka, otherwise there is no success. Krishna also said, Shastra, Krishna is also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He refers to the Vedanta Sutra. Brahma Sutra Padayischaiva Hetumad Vivinistikam. So we cannot go beyond the Shastra. We must follow. So in the Shastra it is said, in the Kali Yuga, people are so fallen, they cannot be persuaded to so many rules and regulations. Kirtanadeva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Bhaje. Simply, that is special facility for this fallen. You chant Hare Krishna regularly and you become liberated from the material contamination, and as soon as you become liberated, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Nasotati Naka. Samasarveshu Bhuteshu, we have no distinction that here is American, there is European, here is Indian, here is African. No, samasarveshu, even animals. samas sarveshu bhuteshu, then bhakti begins. That is practical. So that is Shuddha Satta, Samo Dhamma, Sattam, Anugraha. The Brahmana's business is Anugraha. To be just like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj is unhappy for others. Soche tato vimukate tasa maya sukhaya bharamudbhatu vimura. I am thinking of these rascals. They are making so many gorgeous arrangements, big skyscrapers, big roads, and thousands of motor cars. Maya sukhaya. They'll enjoy this life for 50 years, 60 years, 30 years and making big arrangements. Maya sukhaya bharamud bhavatu vimura. I am thinking of these rascals, that they forget the real business, what is the problem of life. They're busy in erecting, constructing big skyscrapers. It's not only now, and formally also, the Vimura, the rascals, Vishesha Mura. Krishna says Mura, Namang Prabodhante Mura. And Prahlad Maharaj stresses more, Vimura. First class Mura. Yeah, Vimura. So anyone who does not take to Krishna consciousness and is busy in other business is a Vimura. Don't remain a Vimura. Become intelligent. Krishna bhaje sevadacha. Be the first class intelligent man and be Krishna conscious. Thank you.